Good morning. Start by writing your name up top, please, as I explain what we're doing today. Lesson 1.10 is our activity for today. We're going to start on page 67. Identify and write 0. So we're working with our number 0 today. And our essential question is, how can you identify and write 0 with words and numbers? So up here, and this is our fish tank, it says how many fish are in the bowl. Trace the numbers and the words. So how many fish are in there? 0, right? There's no fish in this fish bowl. I don't see any fish. I could draw fish, but it's asking how many are in there right now. So this is where we're going to practice writing our zeros. So around you go, around you go. That's the way to make a 0. So we're going to fill out all of our zeros. And then we're going to write the word 0. It's all lowercase. Z, E, R, O. 0. Once you're done with that first page, you can flip on to the next page. 68. So we have some more fish tanks here. How many fish are in the tank?
Good morning, Fuller Stanton students. Welcome to the first day of fall.
We're going to hear announcements today on our math lesson.
We'll get this beautiful morning started with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you could please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
And to the republic
for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks, everyone. Hope it's a terrific Tuesday.
Now, if you just heard Mrs. Poole, it's not really Tuesday. I'm recording this a little bit early to post on a different day. So you're probably watching this on Thursday. Or maybe a different day if you're still working through them. But anyway, back to our math. How many fish are in the tank? So this first tank, how many fish are there? 0. So you're going to trace your 0. And then how many fish are in this tank? I see 1. So we're going to have to write 1 on our line over here. Pull down once and then you're done. That's the way to make a 1. Remember, for these, when you're doing it on your own, use a pencil, please. When you're tracing, it's okay to use something else. I wouldn't recommend marker, maybe crayon or color pencil, because a lot of times the marker will bleed through and it might confuse you on your next page. But pencil when you're writing it on your own. That way, if you need to try again, you can. For our next one, how many fish are in this tank? Let's count them. 1, 2. Make a candy cane and give it a shoe. That's the way to make a 2. And then how many are in here? I don't see any. There's none. So our number for that is 0. Around you go, around you go. That's the way to make a 0. And then write the number and circle the tanks that have 0 fish. So we need to find the ones that have 0. This first tank has 0. So you're going to circle that one. This one has 1, so we're not circling it. This one has 1, 2. And this one has 0, 2. So we're just circling our 0 because we're working on the number 0 today. On this page, how many fish are in the tanks? Write the number on the line and circle the tanks that have 0 fish. So it's more practice of the same thing. How many are in here? I don't see any. Do you see any? Nope. So 0. How many fish are in this tank? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to write our 3 on our line over here. Around the tree, around the tree. That's the way to make a 3. And then, are there any fish here? Nope. So 0. And then there's no fish here again. So we have 0. 0 fish in these tanks. And then we have to circle our tanks that have 0. Not that one though, because there's fish in there. This one had 0, and this one had 0. For our next page, on page 70, we have a word problem. So listen to the problem. Bryce has 2 fish. Chris has no fish. Circle to show which fish bowl belongs to Chris. I'll say it again. Bryce has 2 fish. So which fish has 2? 1, 2. This is Bryce, because he has 2. And Chris has no fish. So this must be Chris's, because he does not have any fish in that bowl. Circle to show which fish bowl belongs to Chris. Chris has no fish. So we need to circle Chris's fish bowl to show that there's 0. For number 10 in the orange, draw to show what you know about the number 0. Tell a friend about your drawing. So there's different ways that you can show 0. You can just do it by not writing anything, because there's 0 of anything on there. Or you can draw a little fish tank, or a bowl, or something like that. I'm going to draw our bag like we've had on some of our other lessons. And I'm going to show that there's nothing inside that bag. No marbles in there. It's empty. So there's 0. And I'm going to write 0 over here. For our next page, you're going to look at the bird cage and count how many birds are in the cage and write the number on the line. So look at every cage and write the number. And then on the back page, it says how many fish are in the bowl. How many fish are in the bowl? Write it on the line. Count and tell how many footballs there are. Write it on the line. And for number 3, you're going to draw a set of 5 marbles. A set, remember, is like a group. So you're going to draw a group, or draw a set of 5 marbles. And then write the number 5 on the line. And remember, send me this page, friends. Have a good day.